morning, good morning. Appreciate y'all being here. Not spending training chaos. Appreciate y'all being here with me this morning. All right. We got stretching and strengthening. Showing you how to stretch and strengthen your muscles. Starting everything with a 1 minute, everything's 1 minute. But a 1 minute drill, 1 minute stretching. And within those workouts, within those drills, I'm gonna show you how to stretch the muscle and show you how to get that 1 minute exercise that also enforces the stretch within itself. Where is my, I need a phone. I can get you. I'm leaving. I can't take it. Okay. Yeah. All right. Anyway, like, subscribe. Thank for the taps. As soon as I get the phone, we're starting immediately. I don't like to take long in my start. But it's 1 minute. Make sure you have water because you are gonna need it. You should have already jogged. You should have already done some type of jumping jacks. You should have already done something to warm up your muscles before you got in the live. So let's get started with 1 minute squats, all right? Let's go. A 1 minute squatting before we start the actual exercise. We're gonna hold this position for a minute. So that's gonna help us with our flexibility. Then we're gonna do the exercise to help influence us being able to get in and out of the stretch. You don't want to be able to stretch. You continue to hold. You got 31 seconds. You don't want to be able to do the stretch, get down in the stretch, then be stuck in the stretch. 10 seconds. Feel the stretch in your lower back and your hip as well. Glutes as well. Now we're squatting. There's no rush on this. We're not trying to get as many reps as we can. We're trying to improve the stretch. So if you're stretching and you're going here, it's fine because that's what you do. As you get better, your body and gravity is going to take you a little lower. You may not even notice that you're getting lower. Now, since I can get down here, this is where I go because what you don't do, you can't do. I make sure that I do my full stretch for what I can do. I want to go all the way into a ball. There's no form, like coming here in the proper form. There's none of that. I want to be able to drop as low as I can as the grass is what we call it in powerlifting. And I want to be comfortable coming up out of there. Now we're going left leg since I'm right-handed. I'm gonna do it first. Here, roll my ankle. "30 seconds on this. Correction. Should have done the stretch first, so I'm gonna correct it after this. This is actually the drill. I apologize, but this isn't gonna kill you because you already ran, so I know you're definitely ready. Be able to do the drill because we've already warmed up our muscles, body, our ligaments, got our blood flowing. "30 seconds on this drill. Feel flexible. hip down, roll your ankle. Not here, you're rolling that ankle. Build up ankle stability while at the same time, the flexibility and the strength, the mobility is there as well. Now we're just holding it, rolling this out. More of a focus on your adductors are rolling this out. And we also focus on the stability and strengthening of the ankle. When you're saying you have weak ankles and you're not knowing how to improve it, this is how to improve it. This is my focus. Parents raising athletes, teaching parents how to take care of themselves. When you know how to take care of yourself, you know exactly what your kids should be doing. You know how to improve you, so you know that, okay, my kid is lacking in this area, this is how I can improve them. Hard to tell a kid that hear more fitness stuff than you do, how to improve. But when you're now putting yourself in the same element, because the things that we used to do as kids are not even considered healthy. The thing we used to do as kids, as far as fitness wise, is not even considered correct. This is correct. You're rolling that ankle outward. You don't want to have no groin pull. Your kids should not be talking about they pull their groin, because I'm teaching you how to strengthen that and how to improve the flexibility and the stretching that. You got 10 seconds on this stretch. Parents raising athletes, chest up. A lot of time I'm giving you instruction, but it's me instructing myself really, because I catch myself doing something wrong. There's nothing wrong with correcting yourself. Pull back. Just take my core, lean back, and then pull back and take my core. Make sure you're breathing. I'm blowing out. Well, it's called stretching and strengthening. This is strengthening and stretching and strengthening. All right. I'm sitting there holding this it actually feels good to me. Now we're getting ready to move on from our hip to our hamstring. Make sure you turn, put your arm on one side, arm on the other side. I'm still on my ankle. I'm not down on the ground. Reason being, I'm using gravity again. Be my partner assistant. And this is a partner assistant workout. We're doing it without a partner. We're letting gravity be our partner. You're not holding yourself up, you're only maintaining balance. Don't hold yourself up. Don't stop gravity from letting you go down. Let gravity take you. Don't do what it needs to do and dorsiflex your toe. Other side, I'm on the balls of these feet, this foot. But I'm on the ball of my right foot. I'm also stretching my phalanges of my toes. By stretching my phalanges on that side, it's helping me with my circulation, the mobility of my toes. For the ball of your feet to be strong as well. For runners, as you catch yourself, as you hit the ground, you want to be able to comfortably propel yourself off the ground repeatedly. stretch, and we're going to perform the drill. Remember, stretch, drill. Side, middle, side, middle. I like to keep my arm behind me to help remind me to turn to that side. I want to influence endurance within the hamstrings. Do this over and over to be able to go straight and come out of it without getting injured because it's used to it. Other side. And behind, make sure I turn enough, because no matter what, I don't want to lose the identity of the workout or the drill, which is to influence the flexibility within my left leg. Ah. 15 seconds on the drill. Ah. Now we alternating. We're doing both sides. Ooh, ooh. Excellent work. Make sure you're breathing. Now, the most important thing on this isn't me turning all the way. Most important thing on this is the endurance. Gravity and the movement going to take care of itself. We're still on our hamstrings, still on our groin, still on our hip flexors. We're not worried about how many reps we get in. We're not trying to increase the reps, none of that. Just stretching and strengthening. Stretching and strengthening. We want to strengthen our mobility within our movements. All right. We're going to go to shin splints now. Point our toes. We're not here no more. Now we're here. We're simply sitting back on our toes. Drink water. Drink water. Doing now, relieving pressure on our shins. Still increasing mobility within our ankles. Relieving that pressure. In your body, how to release that pressure. 5 seconds before we switch, and then we bring one leg out, keeping one leg under. We're sitting on that. Now this is going to cause your ankle to not be as straight back. That's fine though. Most important thing is still pointing and is relieving pressure on the leg that you're currently on. There's one thing a lot of coaches don't know about is as far as when you're getting shin splints and how to one, stop them from happening, two, prevent them from happening. You want to prevent as much as possible. Once it happens, get rid of it. It's pretty much going to be for that season, just about. I don't know anybody that got shin splints in the season and it went away. As parents raising athletes, like, subscribe, share, help push out my content, help grow the community is appreciated. Switching legs, sitting on this leg. Of course, I'm working my mobility in my ankle, reducing the pressure on my shins. I'm stretching it out. But you can feel free to kill two birds with one stone. You've been laying down. You're not focused on the hamstrings and stuff no more because we took care of that. But if you want to get it in, you can. It's not a problem. I like doing multiple things at one time because we don't have a lot of time. You gotta get ready to perform whatever duties we're about to perform. After this, we're going to stretch by sitting down and rolling our legs over, which I'm gonna demonstrate. And there's gonna be a lot for our glutes still on our hip flexor. This is a whole lot of hip flexor work, especially for your linemen. This is very important. Switch, both legs up and rolling them down. Rolling them down. Coming here, and over. Got 1 minute here. Now, we're not here with the leg pointing out and all of our tension pointing outward. We want our tension going down into the mat, which put more tension on this right hip. Now that my leg is pointing down, my toes should be pointing back. That's where we want the tension at. We want the tension on our right leg that's up under us. Don't hold yourself up. They're taking away from what gravity's gonna do for you. Let gravity benefit you. Let it do the work. Body gonna do the rest. And submit to gravity. As raising athletes. All your athletes can benefit from this. Just like all your athletes can benefit from this, you can benefit from this. Let's switch. Both legs up. Roll it down. Push back. 30 seconds left on the stretch. Ten seconds left on the stretch. Work. Breathing. Back. Opposite side. We're coming up. You're coming back, but we're not sitting. We're not releasing the pressure. So when you go back, you touch and go. All we're doing is touching and go. As soon as you're back enough, push out. Start feeling the burn in your glutes. There's a lot of glute work, a lot of adductors work, abductors, abductors, outside hip. 5 seconds. Switch. Up here, roll down, and we on it. There's a lot of pulling with my left leg, my left abductors. I'm not pulling that much with my right. I'm not sitting either. I'm not here. I'm not here releasing. Moving the whole time. But at the same time, again, we're still not trying to hit a number and all that. You don't want your stretching to be miserable. You want to know what you're doing and why you're doing it. We're trying to strengthen getting up, strengthen being mobile, strengthen moving around. With your athletes, you're kind of trying to make sure that when they're in any position that's not normal for their anatomy, it's easy because they do it all the time. They train their fitness, train that level. They do burn. Ah, laying down, hand above your head. We here, but we're not here. We in front of our arm. Make sure you're breathing, relaxing. Don't tense up. Put my leg one behind me, helps me out when it comes to balance. However, do what's best and what works for you. This is your stretching. Saturday at the end of an amazing week. Running around all day, all week. Now you're at the end of that. Let's switch. Hand above your head. This is not correct. This is correct. Even if your head is not touching the mat like mine, if it's just hanging in front of it, that's fine. That's fine. We want to improve. We don't want to be great. We want to be better than great. We want to improve every time we do this. Putting my top leg behind me. I put it too far and it makes me roll forward. So I want to put it behind me to make sure I'm getting a good stretch on my neck. Make sure you're breathing. You think you're breathing, but make sure you're breathing controlled. No rush. This is your time. Switch. Now we're going to do the exercise to the stretch to help improve the stretch. Again, you don't want to be doing the exercise and come in here because that's not the drill. The stretch is here. So every time you get close to that point, you want to hit that stretch. You don't want to miss it, you know? You want to hit it every time. After that, I'm pulling through the ground. Good stretch, good stretch. Switch sides. Touch your head. Remember, we don't want to lose the properties of this stretch. The purpose of this stretch is coming down in front of our arm, but the strength is pulling through the ground to raise up with no problem. We're going to do that over and over on repeat. So we know we strengthening that area is easy for us. If you don't have a mat, do it in your bed. If you only have a floor, make sure you don't hit your head hard on the ground. It's important to be in front of the arm. It's not important to hit your head on the ground. All right. Next stretch. Arm out. Roll over that arm. This is it. And you can feel slightly like this. Put your body out. Put your hips out. This is another partner assisted stretch that we do. But your body gonna take care of that. You don't need to wait for somebody to not be here to mess up your routine and you gotta figure it out on your own. Now we're gonna already know how to do it by ourselves. We're gonna get used to doing it by ourselves. And you teach them how to do it by themselves. So when they're in need of a partner, they realize that they can do it without an assistant. You get an even better stretch. 8 seconds, 5 seconds. Stop. Other side. Arm out. Roll over it. Get my hips out. Ooh. Work. Control breathing. She's not panting. Panting is like a dog. When she's not doing that, big breath. All right, now we're on the drill, the stretching drill, strengthening this workout. Turn here, or go down, come up. Neck touch arm and out. My neck touch my arm and out. Pull through the ground. Just your elbow. Neck touch arm, out. Pull and push. Just like a row. Again, we're not just stretching, we're doing stretching and strengthening. We want to get in a position because we're flexible, but we want to be able to get out of that position because we strengthen that mobility. That's why we do functional fitness. Switch. Land on our back again. Over. Neck touch arm. Pull. Remember, this is a no pressure, stretching and strengthening. Some of them ain't gonna even be exactly 1 minute. You ain't gotta be perfect. You might do 30 seconds because you're trying to figure out another one. Don't worry about this. That's not even the purpose. The purpose is to do it, next to the arm, and pull. As you're doing it, your body's going to be receptive of that, and it's going to be able to perform it later. Cobra stretch. Cobra stretch. Cobra stretch. Here. The lower abdomen is on the ground. The hips are on the ground. And up. In seconds before we get ready to do Cobra push-ups. Yes, I know they're not really push-ups. Me and my boys is what we call them because we like to compete against each other. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 9, 30, 32, 34, 35, 37, 39, 50, 52, 53, 54, 56, 57, 58, 9, 60, 62, 63, 65, 66, 67, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 75, 77, 79, 88, 82, 89, 90, 92, 93, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 120. 120, boys. 120. All right. Stretching my pec out after all that. Arm out. Turning that side. Throw your top leg over to the back. 120. Yeah. Who is burning? Who is burning? Keep stretching. Keep stretching. Keep stretching. Stretching that arm out. Stretching the delt out. Most importantly, we're stretching the pec. It's a focus on your pecs. Stretching them out. Improving blood flow. And improving circulation. That's the focus. Switching sides. We got 1 minute. Again, we're stretching our delts, our front delts, our pecs, stretching all of that out. If you're not sure how to get in position, just look at how my legs are. Follow suit, just like you're playing spades. Parents raising out, please. Like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. 5 seconds, then we go into the drill. Switch. Now we're on the drill. This is really just a repeat stretch. You're really just stretching, releasing, stretching, releasing. Yes, me and my boys call it one-hand push-ups. It's simply for the mind, so you know what you're doing. I know I'm pushing with this arm, but in hindsight, I'm really stretching my right arm. That's really the focus. So let's not lose focus of what we're actually doing. You know, kind of cater my workouts to my boys, because that's my focus. So I'm making sure I'm not losing focus on them, because that's really what I'm here for. Ooh, it's burning. Improving the stretch on our arms. Stretching and releasing, stretching and releasing. You're drinking water. You can stop in the middle of the drill and drink water. We're never too busy to stay hydrated and be safe. Always jump back in the workout. All right, we're on lunges. Going down and you're just holding it. We're not flat, we're on the balls of our feet. It's hard to tell on the mat, but we're not flat. We're just holding it. You feel it a lot in your hamstring. Your hip flexors, you feel a lot in your hamstring. Your knee gonna be shaking because the stabilization muscles are working. The neurons are firing. There we go. Whew. Switch. Again, I feel a lot in my hip flexor. Stretch. Feeling my hamstring. My ankles are moving back and forth, trying to maintain. Me stand on my toes. My knee is shaking. We're working a whole lot. That's from your major muscles, flexibilities in your hip, to your central nervous system. Your knees shaking, trying to maintain balance. Now we're pulsating on the lunge, meaning that we're lunging, but we're not going fast. Just up and down. Not here, down in there. And just up and down. Remember, you can stop on any drill and get water. Ah. Oh. Relax my face. Ah! Switch. As low as possible. You want it at a 90-degree angle. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Feel the shaking, feel legs trembling. It means you're working. As raising athletes, like, subscribe, share. Pass on to whoever you know need this. 20 seconds on the stretch, on the drill. Burning. 15 more seconds. Ooh. Down, stop. Get water. We're on our back, sciatic. Rolling it out. Blow out. Suck in, coming up. 'Alright, we holding. If you're on the top of your shoulders, your neck, you'll be able to touch the ground. Five seconds, then we're switching the drill to tapping the ground. After this drill, we got obliques. I mean, we're working outside. This is our obliques. All of this is your core. My lower back is my core. My obliques is my core. My frontal cage is my core. That make your complete core is your whole midsection, back, obliques. Ah. 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 All right. That concludes our stretching. Now we got our rep out. It really has nothing to do with the great work you just did. You just did that. We got sit up, get ups. I'm gonna hit my 50. I'm gonna let my boys have the rest. Completed that in 41 minutes. That wasn't bad. All right. Sit up, get ups. It has nothing to do with this clock. It's hard for me to stop looking at it. Let's get this money. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, bet no mind. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Congratulations, athletes. Like, subscribe, share. Remember, it takes a village to do the shit that we do. And in this village, we fucking love you.